Welcome back to Wild Tactics. Strategize, survive and repeat.
In the heart of Siberia's Taiga forest, where the temperature drops to minus 71 degrees Celsius, a lone woman faces the deadliest night of her life. The sun hangs low, painting long golden shadows across the endless snow-covered pines. She pushes forward through deep drifts, every step fighting the biting wind. Her breath turns to white smoke in the freezing air, showing how strong the cold really is. She looks around the white world, eyes searching for any sign of shelter. The light slowly changes to a deep blue, frost glittering on branches like thousands of tiny diamonds. She stops for a moment, letting out a thick cloud of breath, feeling the huge emptiness all around her. Nothing but snow, trees and silence. Then she sees it, a massive fallen tree half buried in snow. A dark hollow inside looks like the only hope. The wind screams louder now, snow sweeping faster and thicker. She brushes the heavy snow away from the opening, uncovering the cold, dark space within. She crawls inside, finally out of the storm's claws. Quickly, she packs snow to seal the entrance. Inside the trunk, it is small and dark, but the thick wood keeps most of the freezing wind away. Her face is red from the cold, eyelashes covered in frost, but her eyes shows calm determination. She unpacks her small gear, hands trembling just a little. She rubs them together hard to bring back feeling. Outside, the blizzard roars, shaking the whole tree like an angry animal. The real fight for survival starts now. She digs a small pit in the frozen ground, scraping out icy soil. From the inside walls, she carefully peels dry bark and thin twigs for tinder. She builds a neat little pile, then strikes sparks from her ferro rod. Bright sparks fly in the darkness like falling stars. A small flame appears. She leans close and breathes on it gently, feeding it tiny sticks. The fire grows stronger, its warm orange light pushing the shadows back. She mixes snow with dirt from the pit to make thick, wet clay. With careful hands, she shapes it into a simple heater around the fire pit, pressing small rocks into the sides for strength. She pokes air holes with a stick and lets the heat from the flames slowly dry the clay. Steam rises as the mud hardens. From her pouch, she takes frozen berries and roots. She holds them near the fire until they thaw. Placing them on a flat stone over the heater, she watches juices start to sizzle. She eats slowly, tasting every bite, feeling a little strength return to her body. She adds more wood, flames jumps higher, lighting up the whole hollow. She adjusts the small holes in the clay to keep the smoke flowing right. She pulls a fur blanket around her shoulders and leans against the rough wooden wall, watching the fire dance in her eyes. She melts snow in a small tin, boils the water, and sips it slowly. Warmth spreads through her from the inside. She checks the entrance again, packing more snow to stop any cold air sneaking in. Using a branch and her knife, she carves small tools to stay useful. She stirs the glowing embers so the heat spreads evenly. In the tight space, she stretches her arms and legs carefully, keeping blood moving through her body. She spreads pine needles on the floor to make a soft bed. She presses 2 fingers to her neck, feeling her steady heartbeat. With bark thread, she repairs a small tear in her coat. She waves a leaf gently over the fire to give it more air and keep it bright. She arranges her few things neatly around the heater. She holds her cold fingers close to the warmth until steam rises from them. She covers the coals with ash to save fuel for the long night ahead. She curls up in the blanket, resting, but her eyes open for a few minutes to check the flames. She reaches over again to adjust the vents. Through a tiny crack, she watches the storm raging outside. She rubs her feet hard to keep frostbite away. She takes small bites of her last rations. She adds fresh clay to fix tiny cracks in the heater. She breathes deeply and slowly, calming her mind as the wind starts to quiet a little. The embers glow like a soft heartbeat. She shifts to find a better position, places the last pieces of wood. Smoke rises in a clean line. She wraps her hands tighter in cloth. Her shoulders drop. Her face relaxes in the gentle heat. The heater stands strong, crackling quietly. Her breathing slows, eyes half closed. Frost on her gear begins to melt, drigging softly. Through the crack, stars appear as the clouds finally break. Calmness fills the small space, embers humming low. The first light of dawn slips inside. She moves slowly, frost melting from her hair and beard like frost on her scarf. Her eyes open with quiet victory. She pokes the embers and small flames come back to life. She opens the entrance just a little. Fresh snow falls in, showing a peaceful forest outside. She looks out at the taiga glowing in the rising sun. She warms her hands on one last time over the fading coals. She packs her gear carefully while the clay heater cools. She hands up straight and steps outside, breathing the crisp morning air. She walks away slowly. The forest wakes under golden light. Behind her, the hollow tree stands proud, faint embers still glowing inside, a quiet proof of survival. Please subscribe our channel Wild Tactics for more videos. Thanks for watching.